Hi everyone, Nat Richards from Techs on the Move here, and this video is all about the top 3 questions that we get asked by motor mechanics who are interested in learning a little bit more about coming on board with us as Rockstars for our on-hire services. So just quickly to cover that off, on-hire of course means that we're all about offering short-term work assignments for qualified and experienced motor mechanics to our clients who are looking for temporary assistance in their workshops. And the term Rockstar we use is a little bit of tongue-in-cheek to describe those people that are going in and doing that work, because they come in, hopefully make a big splash, really help everyone out, and then move on to the next assignment, just like a rock star moves on to the next gig in the next city. So when we talk about rock stars, that's what we mean. So top 3 questions about this fairly foreign and unusual concept for a lot of Australians, because there's not really been a lot of this going on in Australia's automotive industry. First one is, on what basis are our Rockstar contractors actually employed or engaged by us? And it's a very fair question. Really, the answer is that we've got 2 options, and it completely depends on what the motor mechanics we work with would prefer. Probably the easiest to wrap your head around is that we're quite happy to take people on as casual employees. So casual employees, of course, just like you might find casual employment in any number of other industries or different occupations, means that you're working for us, you're on our books, you get paid when you work rather than being a full-time gig, of course, which is a lot more locked in for a set amount of hours in a much more formal sort of process. Casual, much more sort of case by case, day by day or shift by shift kind of process, and it means that that payment sort of agreement is quite easy and structured, and basically links us to our casual employees very cleanly. So you work, you get paid super, you get taken care of in a very, very straightforward capacity. On the other hand, we do also work with motor mechanics, Rockstars, who have actually already established their own business. So for those who have got a PTY Ltd business, they've either traded themselves with their business or they're looking to in the future, we can engage those motor mechanics as basically subcontractors. So they'd still be working for us, paid by us, they'd be invoicing us for their services. However, of course, they'd actually be providing the work that they do for our clients at one of their sites. The question we get asked related to that quite a lot is, do we work with sole traders? Unfortunately, we can't. It's a complicated explanation. It's not because we don't want to do that, it's because it's actually not really feasible for us. Can explain why, but essentially for now, it's all about either casual staff that are employed directly by us, or subcontractors who are working under their own PTY Ltd trading company. Hope that covers that off. Question number 2. What hours do our Rockstars work? And of course, this comes down to entirely what our Rockstars prefer. So we've worked with people who have only got 1 day a week available. They might be a great mechanic, but they've got other responsibilities and things that they need to do with their time, and they only really have one day a week that they're available, and that's just fine with us. On the flip side, could be 5 days a week for the entirety of the year, and that's cool too. So basically, we'll always plan together for what sort of availability our Rockstar motor mechanics have, and work to fill as much of that as we possibly can, of course, which is what we're here to do. So it really is up to them. Where do they work is question number 3, and of course that one is a little bit difficult to answer because our clients are spread all over the place. Now, what I can say is that we'll always try to match very closely the skills, the qualifications, even perhaps the personality and the characteristics of our Rockstar motor mechanics to the clients that we have and the particular needs of their businesses and workshops. We don't want to get that combination wrong, but ultimately we're also going to try to make sure that we keep close enough physical proximity. So we don't really want to have our Rockstars traveling a huge amount of space and time to get to an assignment. That's not reasonable. So there is a little bit of a juggling act to be done there, and we'll always work with our Rockstars to figure out what they're comfortable with and what they're looking for. So it's a bit of a dynamic one, but at the end of the day, a little bit of travel and getting around is built very much into the premise of what we're offering here. It's kind of part of the fun, and it also gives our Rockstars the ability to go from one workshop to the next, learn a little bit, pick up some new skills, get some new experience, and take all of that on to the next place and the next place and the next place. that's kind of the plan. So hopefully those 3 frequently asked questions take care of some of that uncertainty. If you've got any further questions, please don't hesitate at all to reach out to us. You can grab us on our website at www.techsonthemove.com.au. You can reach me, Nat Richards, at nat.richards@techsonthemove, or anytime you like on 0429 468 754. Thanks very much. Hope to hear from you soon.